Hi, welcome back to the table. Again, I'm doing this on my messy backdrop, which will eventually be gone. To another game room I'm building, which hopefully everything will be more organized. So all that might be gone. Not really. I'm gonna go through a stack of 5 games here. Games that I've been acquiring because I have an acquisition disorder. It has been diagnosed and I have it. So I've been reading a lot of stuff on pre-Civil War and just about that time period, and I've been, I guess, picked up 3 games based on that recently that I can remember. So we'll start with the stack here. First one, War Along the Gulf Coast. One of these Worthington games, block style, simple, point-to-point movement. 2-player game. I play solo. This has been of interest because I just finished reading a book on the Mexican War just before the Civil War. Before that, I forgot what it was, but it was a book based on this. The Battle of New Orleans. And this game scratches that itch. So I want to see if it plays out, because I do remember how they kind of barricaded themselves on a river or something like that, and they built these big trenches, and the British couldn't get across, so on and so on, and the Americans won that one, and that's where General Jackson came out of. So I picked this one up. I haven't played it yet. I have only played one of these on this stack. This is one I haven't played. I will get it to the table, read the rules. The rules look real simple, but again, based on theme. I picked this one up. It's a trilogy. It has War Along the Chesapeake Bay and then the Great Lakes. Those are not of interest to me now, just this one, War Along the Coast. Next, we'll skip this one. We'll go to the last one here. Is Bleeding Kansas. This one's been on my list. I did a video on it. You might have seen it. It's on my. If you look down the throw my videos, I did a video on this one. And this one has been on my buy list for probably at least a year. I picked it up based on the designer Poniski, and I like the Plains Indian War. I saw that he did this one. It's been on my list before that. Picked it up. It's a cute pushing game. Very, very similar to Plains Indian War. This one is based on Bleeding Kansas, the movement there, the back and forth with the anti-slavery and pro-slavery movement, which may have led to the Civil War, I believe so. And this game focuses on that theme. Not very exciting, but I like it. It's not a solo game, but again, I play both sides, like most of us do. This one uses cards, much like the Plains Indian War, to move cubes around. I do like the cards. I like the card art, like most of these. Again, if you're into this theme or just want to look into it, this one's not a bad. It's an easy game. And there it is. Did a video. I did like it. And we'll go to the last one here. Should have put this one on the top. The latest one here, Give Us Victories. I also did a video on that. You can look for it down there if you're interested. This one is Civil War. So we're already to that point. This one is the latest one, that kind of Kickstarter crowdfunding one that came out. This one, like I did a video, I did point out it came straight from Italy, Federal Express or something like that, airmail, which I was surprised and glad that they took care of their customers. This one has multiple modes, big map. I'm liking the big map. I've played the small mode game, the scenarios. I played the big scenarios a few times. It's a pretty easy game, at least to me. For you guys, it'll be a super easy game. It's got a counter systems, counters, you're pushing them around, paper mat, multiple modes. It has a skirmish, it has a big tactical, it has some kind of solo game I haven't played with yet. A lot of people are saying it looks good. One person even asked me to try it out, but with all this stuff around here, this one's taking a back seat. The solo game has like a booklet you go through or something like that, but it does have multiple modes. Civil War. I don't think this one might make it to retail here. I do hope it does, because it is a Civil War game, pretty simple. And this one is the spring of '63, towards the beginning, which I'm reading Gods and Generals right now. And it focuses kind of just starting up right there where McClellan was starting to make his push. So I'm getting into that quite a bit lately. and this game I think touches a little bit just after that. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure I'm wrong. Give us victories. I'm liking this one as well. And then I picked up 2 used games. Another game based around that time period. Forged in Fire, 1862. The Peninsula campaign, so already in the Civil War, again towards the beginning. And it is the spring of 62, 1862. They just finished Bull Run. So again, this is a cube pushing game. I believe a Worthington game, one of the older ones. I picked this one up. I'm just going to say the name. Judd Vance, he's active on the community out there. I'm glad he put these up for sale. I picked them up. Great communication. He's treated these things like they're his babies, and you can tell inside. So I'm glad. And so I'm looking forward to getting this one played here in the next few weeks, I hope. Again, it looks pretty simple. An older type game, but around the same time period. How many of these can we play? Not enough. So that's that one. And breaking the theme here of Civil War, another one I picked up from Judd was Washington's Crossing. I've had this one on my radar for a while, mainly because the picture. I'm a huge sucker for this time period. Doesn't take much to sell me into them. This one has a pretty big map. It looks pretty good. It's got counters. This one looks a little bit more in depth to me. But again, this one takes place at just the Washington's Crossing towards Trenton and drawing a blank now. Princeton and all that area. It is a pretty beefy rule book. Not a lot of counters to my surprise. They're nicely organized here. And a D10 and a giant paper map. I will not open it. The map has very tiny hexes, which I'm already kind of looking at myself going, what did I get myself into? But me being a sucker for this theme, I do hope this one makes it to the table. This one, I do hope it does, but I have a couple of more Revolutionary War games out that way that I really want to get to the table as well. But this one, just on the theme alone, just that incident of the crossing during the heavy winter, it was of huge interest to me, and I had the opportunity to pick it up, and I did. So that is a stack of 5 games from Revolutionary War, which I can't pass up on, to Civil War, to pre-Civil War, from Bleeding Kansas to the Battle of New Orleans. Books I have recently read interest me. I pick up the books. That's how it's been lately. I read about it, and I get interested, and I pick up a game or two about it. So that was again a stack of 5 games. Hope you like these. Hope some of these are of interest. And as always, if there's anything else that you might recommend for me on the lighter end, please post them down below. Don't post too many because I go and buy them, and I have way too much stuff out there, and that's not even counting your modern board games like the Euros and the Ameritrashes and all that. As you can see back there, that's just a tiny bit of the mess here. So thanks for watching. You guys take care.